right, if loving you is wrong, fans, just a quick announcement. Once again, February 27th is when the show returns to OWN. And we do have another episode synopsis for season 4, episode 3. Episode 1, Let It Burn. Episode 2, The Red Dress. And I did a video that got a lot of views about, Kelly not surviving. But we have a synopsis which pretty much debunks that, because if you remember the Red Dress synopsis, it was talking about, everybody's in, trauma after Kelly's fate. But Kelly's mental state prompts the women to worry about her life. Second part, Randall finds something to dig into. Who cares? That pretty much confirms that Randall and most likely Alex both survive the shed being on fire. So, who cares about that? Kelly's mental state prompts the women to worry about her life. So that pretty much lets us know Kelly does survive her attempted suicide. Lucien either is able to resuscitate her or, helps her get back on her feet. No, pretty much, helps revitalize her or calls 911 even though he's in the police station. But, probably gets her into the hospital in time. Let's just put it that way. So really, even though, don't get me wrong, the fact that this pretty much all but confirms that Alex, Randall, and Kelly all survived their deadly experiences at the finale of the last season, it's hard for me. I might need to do a separate video about this, like fake suspense. And I talked about this with the haves and the have-nots, that it's getting annoying because we're at 2 for 2 seasons where Veronica in the season finale is in like a deadly situation. Like, oh my gosh, her and Melissa got into a car wreck. Oh my gosh, Veronica got thrown off a balcony. Is she dead? Is she crippled? Anything? Nope, she's unscathed. At the very, after the whole car accident thing, oh, you have a little smoke in your lungs from the fire, but you'll be okay. Oh, you didn't break any bones when you fell from the balcony. You pretty much just have tense muscles. You'll be fine. Now we have a woman who attempted suicide, a man and woman trapped inside of a burning building. But to be honest, they had plenty of tools they could use to, bust through the door or the windows. Larry, after everything he went through with Eddie, he's still alive. The only, casualty is Marcy's, miscarriage. But I'm not upset or agitated because, Jeremy, you're just kind of agitated with the whole Kelly thing because you did that video saying she was dead. And that's not really the point. It's just that, can we really take death seriously in these TV shows? Because these characters just seem to come back to life despite deadly situations. Now, the haves and the have-nots does that all the time. How many times has Quincy, Veronica, or just been in so many situations where Candace they should have died but they didn't. And again, I'm going to make the reference to comic books. The same things apply. Like, heck, a character dies, oh, they're brought back to life, or oh, we'll just get a doppelganger of this character from a different universe and they're exactly the same as the person we just found dead. Or Dragon Ball, somebody dies, they use Dragon Ball to bring back to life. I'm just spitting out examples here, but it's almost like death has no consequence in these series because obviously plot armor, if you don't know, is pretty much, let's say if a character, and I'm just going to make another example here. Veronica. Oh, no. Better example. Benny. I'm just going to make a haves and a have-nots example here. When Warlock and his crew burst into the motel room where Hannah, Quincy Jr., Mitch, and Benny were staying at, for whatever reason, you have Warlock and like half a dozen guys standing not even 8 feet away from Mitch and Benny. Mitch is like an easy target for how tall he is. And, Warlock and Benny are about the same, built and height. But despite over half a dozen guns being fired, not one bullet was able to hit these two, tall guys who somehow had time to not only not get hit by that many bullets, but managed to pull up the mattress of the bed. And plot armor. If you don't believe me, compare that to the Malone Warlock crew shootout at the restaurant, where pretty much the Malones mowed down Warlock and his crew in like one shot each. Warlock went down first before his gun was even drawn, and then his entire crew was just like fish in a bucket, pretty much just all shot dead. Plot armor. Warlock's plot armor wore out a long time ago, and his crew was useless to the plot, so they were easily killed. Benny and Mitch, on the other hand, despite all the bullets that were shot at him, it's almost like Warlock and his crew were as bad shooters as the Stormtroopers on Star Wars, because how can you miss them when they're right there? I mean, nobody even bothered to just make a quick sprint across the room, fire behind the mattress, and die. I mean, kill them. But Quincy Jr. got shot because him and Hannah went into the bathroom behind a closed door, and somehow Hannah wasn't shot, but Quincy Jr. was. Once again, plot armor. The plot creates these scenarios where people who are supposed to die or be injured magically have no injuries whatsoever because they're vital to the plot. Now, if it was like Benny's last season, or, you know, Mitch was no longer useful to the plot, oh, they would have been shot dead. Case in point. But let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. What do you think about Kelly being alive? I have been reading a lot of comments on my recent videos about the fact that, you know, Kelly most likely didn't make it based off the synopsis we got for episode 2, The Red Dress. A lot of people were saying, we're done with the character. She's a bad actress. She was just dumb to the plot. And I'm pretty much reciting comments. These are my own thoughts. But I really want to know what the fans think. How do you feel about Kelly actually being alive? What do you think this does for the future of the other characters? Do you think she'll be like Benny or Wyatt, where she'll be in a coma for half the season? Or do you think she'll just be in the hospital for the rest of the season until, you know, they go to court? But yeah, with that being said, as always, subscribe to the channel because, as you can tell, this was a surprise video. Thanks to dedicated fans who found this news for me and sent it my way. I just wanted to say that there's no telling what else is going to be dropping in the near future. Today is February the 8th. So 3 weeks from today is going to be the premiere of a Madea family funeral, meaning that in the next week or so, we should be getting, you know, like a Tyler Perry press tour, if you will, where we're going to have stars from the movie, you know, going on radio and TV interviews promoting the film. And if Tyler Perry has, you know, gaps in his schedule, because if you remember, he's still doing the Madea farewell tour right now, he might actually give us some more intel about what's coming later this year with Viacom. So there's no telling what news is going to happen from there. But as always, hit that subscribe button. We're almost at, we're slowly but surely making our way to 70,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can hit that sometime next month. And you know the drill. That means we're one step closer to 100,000. So thanks so much for tuning in, and be on the lookout for new videos. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, as well as leaving your thoughts in the comment section below so we can keep the conversation going. On the left hand side of the screen, you should see a picture of Jeffrey Harrington. You can click on him in order to subscribe, but also hit the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content. Also, you should see some videos appearing on the screen as well that I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy if you enjoyed the one you just saw. But also, be sure to follow me on social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all my social media will be in the description below. And in order to help this channel hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to need your help. So make sure to share this video as well as the channel around with all of your friends on your own social media. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next video.